Well, welcome everybody to Friday Night Smackdown in Davenport, Iowa, the Smackdown after King Queen of the pay-per-view, and this man is not going to be a popular man here, is he? Oh, no he ain't. No, not at all. Jeez, of course, the winner of the main event at King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view was able to put his opponent and hometown hero here, Seth Rollins, in a casket. It is, of course, Finn Balor, still sporting that tape that we saw him at least before pay-per-view. Of course, he came out in his demon form at pay-per-view, so maybe he was able to go past those injuries. I don't know, but he's still feeling the effects of whatever. Anyways, let's tell you what we've got in store for you tonight, because there is plenty of loss. A women's tag contender match for that four-way at Clash of the Castle. We also got a promo from a surprise guest. I wonder who that's going to be. Also, we have a four-way tornado text finder who's going to be taking on the Tonga in the Clash of the Castle. We're going to hear from the King of the Ring winner, Cody Rhodes. We also have the other women's contenders tag match for Clash of the Castle, and we're going to hear from the Queen of the Ring. But right now, we're going to hear from Finn Balor. Finally, I have put Seth Rollins in my past. It was a hell of a fight at King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view, but I was able to do it, and hopefully, finally, I can put Rollins in my past for good, and I can look on towards the future. Oh, baby! I mean, I don't think it's going to be quite fight night tonight. But it looks like Sheamus is coming out here. Is this what he means? Well, is this what Balor is? Oh, he's asking for the future. I mean, Sheamus has been around in a while, but I'm sure he more means future and just new opponents. And this one, definitely going to be interesting, because Sheamus is going to be Finn Balor's next opponent for this championship. Gotta say, there's some congratulations in order for you, fella. That was an absolute banger of a match, if I do say so myself. But the question is, fella, can you have banger after banger? Is this your way of asking for a title shot at Clash of the Castle? You're damn right it is, fella. Well, I think, Sheamus, if you're going to have that title shot at Clash of the Castle for my championship, you better put on a banger to earn it. I like the way you think, fella. I accept. You'll be taking Priest on next week. Well, it looks like if Sheamus beats Priest next week, we're going to have a bit of a battle of the Irish on our hands at Clash of the Castle, Scotland. Oof. Things getting interesting already to start off the show. Ooh, calm down, Jacob. Calm down. Well, I didn't commit to fights. I just wanted to show my respect to you, Solo. You put in a hell of a fight about the pay-per-view. You even came up by yourself. Whether that's because the other Bloodline members were dealing with their own business or not, I don't know. But I just wanted to show you my respect. You put up a hell of an effort. And don't worry, Solo. You'll have plenty of time to surpass Roman. I look forward to when we next do battle. Yeah. See you next time. Well, we already got Finn Balor's promo sorted out. Now we're getting into the first of two women's tag contender matches for tonight for that four-way ladder match at Clash of the Castle.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Shotzi, the team of Gigi, Dolin, and Tatum, Paxley.
These, of course, Chemical X, this new trio. It looks like Shotzi's going to be manager here tonight. Tatum, Paxley, and Gigi Dolin going to be wrestling tonight. Oh, hold on, there's something going on with Mike Rome. I don't know, I think his mic's broken, I don't know. And it seems like the nameplate's not working either. That's great. Natalya's a legend here. Jeez, anyways, well, we tried to get past all those weird difficulties. Don't forget, it's still to come tonight. These technicals are working fine, apparently. We've got a surprise guest. A four-way tornado to see who's taking on the Tongans at the pay-per-view. What's going to hear from the King of the Ring winner. Also, the other women's tag contender match tonight. And also the Queen of the Ring winner, Dakota Kai, we'll hear from her too. Alright, now the first two women's tag title contender matches for the four-way at Clash of the Castle, that ladder match. Of course, we know both Raw teams, because the Kabuki Warriors act as one Raw team as the champions. And we saw Chelsea Green and Piper Niven were able to get get the win over Kitana Chance and Caden Carter. So we know both Raw teams. Now we're going to find out both SmackDown teams here tonight already. Let's get going. I've clearly had an issue with already speaking at the start of this thing. I don't know what's going on, but I'm seemingly stuttering over all my words, not being able to make any sense at all. So I do apologise, but we're going to try and call this match the best way I can with the situation as it is. Jeez, Tatum Paxley. Jeez, I said her name weirdly earlier. But like I said, this new trio has formed between Tatum Paxley, Gigi Dolin, and Shotzi. Kind of a bit social outcasts in some ways. And forming a trio called Chemical X. And it seems like Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolin are going to be vying for those tag titles. You could see what maybe Shotzi will do, or maybe they can mix it up and maybe Tatum and Shotzi might be the tag team at one point and Gigi will go after like singles, I don't know. But gee, sometimes there's a bit more people that are more dedicated to tag spots and people more dedicated to single spots, but I could see an easy rotation here. Maybe even close to a Freebird rule type situation. But nonetheless, geez. Gigi Dolin, oof. Just tossing Natalya around. Nonetheless, Tatum Paxley, Gigi Dolin looking to show up Natalya and Tegan Nox here tonight. I say Tegan Nox and Natalya definitely had the more experience as a tag team, and I'd say combined as well. Because Natalya, I think, nearly beats the other team by herself alone. It's something crazy like that, I'm sure. There's Natalya right now going for the submission on Gigi Dolin. And obviously not including Shotzi on the outside because that'd be unfair doing 3-on-2 there for that. But nonetheless, Gigi Dolin, though, I suppose maybe it does make sense considering Shotzi is there. She can game plan from that there. She can tell Tatum Paxley a few things that she's seeing. Jeez. And Gigi just sends down Tegan Nox. I mean, this is kind of a thing. I mean, I kind of mentioned how big it was for Piper Niven and Chelsea Green about getting to Clash of the Castle. For the same reason it is for Chelsea Green, it's the same reason for Natalya. Having the opportunity to wrestle, defend the titles in Canada, Money in the Bank would be pretty cool, I'm sure, for Natalya. And Tegan Nox isn't Scottish, but she is from the UK. She's, of course, Welsh, so, you know, not too bad of a travel for any friends or family that are still living in Wales. It's Tegan Nox, geez, doof. So you could say that this match still means pretty good for both those two women as well, in Tegan Nox and Natalya, just like it did Chelsea and Piper. Maybe not quite as strong, but still very much up there, I do believe. Because we did have a Clash of the Castle in Wales a few years ago now. Tegan Nox not available, I believe was not on that event. But he's still in NXT if I'm not mistaken, as wrenching back on Gigi Dolin now. So is Gigi if I'm not mistaken. And just so, you know, Tegan Nox getting the opportunity to compete in Wales. Probably will be very thankful to at least get Scotland. I mean, she got into England last year if I'm not mistaken. But geez, now Tegan Nox looking for a German suplex, jeez. Goes for that cover on Gigi. 1, 2, kick out there by Gigi. Stay him now. Oh, getting sent to the outside by Tegan Nox. Just trying to cheer on Gigi. Jeez. Go! Tegan Nox sits down. You still see that tape on her leg. Oof, Cora Jade definitely works that leg on the Queen of the Ring tournament. Jeez. Tegan Nox again taking down Tatum Paxley. Tegan seems to have some issues with Tatum Paxley. I don't know what it is. Oh, and geez, a choke slam. Right, Gigi Dolin by Tegan Nox. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Gigi. Jeez. Tegan Nox up to the middle right. What is this? I have no idea. Gee, double axe handle. Tatum finally back up on the apron again. Jeez. Oh, looking for the shiniest wizard. I don't know who decided that was the shiniest, but nonetheless, Tegan Nox going to the cover. Oh, but Tatum Paxley breaks. That could have been it right there if it wasn't for Tatum. Tegan's not going to be too happy. She's seemingly taking issue with Tatum Paxley all match. Jeez, I realise I've not taken any interest in the whole details like I usually do in the whole, oh, who's been officially tagged in, who hasn't, who's been an equal participant in the match, which combination we haven't had. I haven't done a good enough job to keep on top of that. I do apologise. Jeez, I do generally try to, as something to talk about, something interesting for anybody that likes to keep up with those details. Hopefully maybe somebody kept up with those details that I didn't. Oh, Tatum Paxley looking for rope. Oh, jeez. Rope break there. Oh, and again by Tatum. Jeez, didn't get a rope break. Tegan Nox probably just getting very disoriented right now. Jeez, what a knee shot right to the face. Oh, and now looking for another one. Roll up here. 1, 2. Oh, Tegan Nox kicks out. Oh, jeez, Tegan fights off that one. A kick to the head. Tegan getting all fired up. Jeez, kicks the head again. Goes for the cover, hoping to have knocked out Tegan Knox. No, sorry, Paxley, sorry. I think she wants to knock out herself. Jesus, now. Oh, Tegan, oh! We can get that head, but she did not. Jeez, gets that kick though. That could have ended it more in the armpit a little bit. Jeez. Oh, but Paxley brings down Gigi Dolin. Tegan Knox. 2, 3. Paxley steals one there, jeez. She had plenty of roll-ups there, didn't she? Jeez. I don't quite know what happened there, but, well, I'm on me with my commentating, jeez. I think that's probably the worst tag match I've ever... No, as in, I was about to say worst tag match I've ever commentated. That meant, like, it sounded like I was disrespecting the tag match. I mean, the worst I've commentated, it's a tag match. I don't know what's going on with me right now, but, jeez. Congratulations to Chemical X. I believe this is their tag debut, if I am not mistaken, and they've just walked away with a win here tonight, and have gotten themselves on a premium live event, or pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it. At Clash of the Castle, they've got to travel a decent bit to get to Scotland, so maybe not exactly the greatest first choice, but you take what you can get, you take as soon as you can get, and that's exactly what Chemical X have done here tonight. They took their first opportunity, they ran with it, they've got it, and now they're being added to that match at the pay-per-view alongside Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, and the Kabuki Warriors. Now only one more team to find out later on tonight. Will it be Unholy Union, or will it be the Meta Girls of Meta 4? We have to wait and see for that.
Here are your winners, the team of Gigi Dolin and Tatum Paxley.
Well, like I said, congrats to Chemical X on getting their first win here as a tag team, part of the trio. Only up, well, I was going to say only up from here. It's technically not true. I mean, you can go up, but you can also go down, and only up from here means when you're down the bottom. What is wrong with me tonight? I don't know. Anyways, if I'm not mistaken, now we're getting a special guest to deliver a promo here tonight. Who's going to be, I didn't have to say his name. It looks like he's about to appear, and oh, this makes sense now. Oh, this makes sense. Breeze is not a stupid. I just mentioned about the being Scotland, being the pay-per-view that we're going to, and none other than possibly one of the top, or at least the most viewed viral Scottish wrestlers going right now. It is Joe Hendry, the TNA World Champion. Jeez, we saw him on the King of the Ring tournaments, and we hadn't seen him since. And now here, coming down to the ring, don't forget, 4-way tornado tag later tonight to find out who will take on the Tongans at the pay-per-view. We'll hear from the King of the Ring winner. Also, the over and final contender match for the women's tag team title. Also going to hear from Dakota Kai, the Queen of the Ring. But right now, we're going to hear from Joe Hendry. Say his name, and he appears. I'm sure you've all figured out probably why I'm here tonight. I have been invited back here to Smackdown to compete at Clash of the Castle in Scotland, and have been given a choice of what my match is to be at Clash of the Castle. And I've been thinking, I have unfinished business with Jacob Fatu after he attacks me after our match in the King of the Ring tournament. So Jacob Fatu, I want you. Well, you know, I'm glad to hear that I'm right, but I don't think it's a smart or safe idea to challenge Jacob Fatu, especially when you're a champion. But okay, Solo Sikoa, though, seems to be leading the charge. Though Solo Sikoa is more the spokesperson of the Bloodline, as well as the leader, as the tribal chief. And Jacob Fatu more just the weapon. So I guess Solo is going to speak on Jacob Fatu's behalf, is my best guess. But he's not looking happy, that is for sure. Probably not so happy after losing that United States title match at Queen of the Ring pay-per-view. You know what, Joe? I'll tell you what, people are right about you. You are funny. You are very funny. And that's coming from me, of all people. Oh, gosh, geez, Solo Sikoa. Clearly, man, for short words, clearly in a foul mood tonight, jeez. Oh, and Joe Hendry's busted open, and the Bloodline have swarmed the ring with weapons now all of a sudden, jeez. What is going on? The Havoc's just causing those last few seconds. I didn't even notice all this Havoc around here. He was saying that Jacob Fatu just like smashed a kendo stick on the floor or something. I have no idea. And so let's go, showing some dominance. Joe Hendry wants a fight with Jacob Fatu, no less. With, I don't know, jeez. Just everybody causing havoc right now. The Tongas are waiting to find out who they're taking on a Clash of the Castle later. But jeez, we know who Jacob Fatu's taking on probably. And he's not looking in good shape right now. He's a TNA World Champion, for crying out loud. Any from TNA back there wants to come help out. Oh, jeez, maybe not a TNA guy. There's a guy backstage who's got issue with the Bloodline-ish. It maybe seemed to have said it for a second, but still, jeez. I know, everybody just going to work on Ilja now, jeez. Or, well, Marcelo must still be fighting Joe Hendry. Joe's probably pretty bad right now. And jeez. Oof. These feel like rabid animals. They're actually hitting each other as well at points. I'm sure they're just firing them up more. I'm sure that's kind of what Jacob Fatu and Tonga do to each other. They just swing at each other. Jeez. Oof. Oof. Jeez. I'm going with a chair now. There's no need for this. I'm sure, because I'm sure Solo's battering Joe Hendry more as well. And they're just taking it to the United States champion. Jeez. Oof. Just Ilja Dragunov just being absolutely bullied right now. He can't do anything. This is Ilja Dragunov we're talking about, but it's a 3-on-1. Not even Ilja Dragunov can fight that off. Not at all. Jeez. Somebody stop him, man. Jeez. Doof. Oh, what a shot. That was flush. Jeez. Somebody stop him, please. You know, I'm glad you came out, Ilja, because I wanted something to say to you too. Ilja, we're having a rematch at Clash of the Castle for that United States title. And Jacob accepts. Well, geez, clearly Solo's going on messing around, just set up 2 matches on the dime like that. So in Ilja, the rematch, the US title, and Fatu versus Joe Hendry, both at Clash of the Castle, Scotland. Did you know, Balor, that the doctor that cleared you has all of a sudden just retired and flown to the other side of the world and lives in a house that he's just bought with cash? I'm just curious, you were his last patient. Did you know anything about that? No, I don't know about anything about that. It must be good luck or something, or, you know, good karma for clearing me for my match at the pay-per-view. So, I don't know. But no, I know nothing about that. Right. Okay. Thought I'd ask. Was just curious. Wow. I wonder what's going on there. It sounds like that doctor's got off nicely. I don't know, maybe he had a big, big client maybe before Balor. Maybe Balor is the big client. I mean, you know, WWE Universe Champion and all of WWE. I don't know. Anyways, nonetheless, moving into some tag action, 4-way tornado tag action to find out who will be taking on the Tongans for the tag titles at Clash at the Castle, Scotland. Let's go.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way tag team match. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 415 pounds, the team of Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams.
First up, it is Mello Hayes and Trick Williams. Trick Mello Gang, as it were. And out comes one of their first set of opponents. I don't know what else to say there. So, yeah.
And their opponents, first, at a combined weight of 403 pounds, Angel and Berto Legado del Fantasma.
Angel, Ungle, whatever, and Berto are out here, part of Los Garza. Well, they make up Los Garza, part of Legado del Fantasma. I'm sure they're looking to make a statement. Just like I'm sure these two are. And out come these two guys. Yeah.
Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 472 pounds, Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo, the family.
Well, the boss and the underboss looking to get some tag titles, some gold to the family. But they've got these two standing in their way, just like they do to other teams.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 469 pounds, Andre Chase and Duke Hudson, Chase University.
Gosh, thankfully that's all over. Anyways, Chase University are out here Of course, Hendry chasing Duke Hudson, not Thea Hale. Anyways, like I said, it's been made official now. So is Sikoa, Dragunov for that United States title, and Joe Hendry versus Jacob Fatu, both been made official for Castle the Castle on the second Sunday. But don't forget, still to come tonight, we're going to hear from the King of the Ring winner. Also, the other women's tag contender match tonight, and the final one over across the entire board. And we also got to hear from the Queen of the Ring winner, Dakota Kai. But right now, 4-way tornado tag to find out who's taking on the remaining 2 Bloodline members that haven't already got a shot at, or got a match at Clash of the Castle. And of course, the only championed part of the Bloodline. Seems like these 4 teams are ready and raring to go. Of course, the Tongans won the tag titles in a 4-way tornado match, though I believe it was 2 out of 3 falls. I believe the only team that's involved in this match that was involved in that match was Chase University. If I'm not mistaken, the Good Brothers and Fraxium were part of that 4-way as well. Alongside, of course, the Tongans. That was Fraxium's rematch clause. And then Chase University and the Good Brothers earned their way into it. Jeez. All going flying there. Jeez. Jeez, it's going to be chaotic. Just like that 6-pack woman challenge was on Raw, we now have 8 superstars in the ring, just to make it even more chaotic. But it's not every person for themselves, it is every team for themselves. Of course, everybody's got pairing up. It's nice to see that at least some of them are matching colours-ish, kind of. I mean, Chase University is pretty easy to tell who's who, well, because there's just 2 massive red blobs on the screen. It's a little more different. I mean, Trick and Mello are wearing like a... Mello's wearing black and gold, and Trick's wearing like dark grey and gold, so it's similar enough. It's the O2 teams that's a little bit of an issue, because they're all kind of wearing white. But I could just about tell the difference. I'm going to make some names anyways. They've had a little bit of a breather through promo, so I'm hoping that I won't miss my words so much anymore. As we get into this action, as Duke Hudson's going for a pin on Mello Hayes, but kicks. I think that was broken up by Berto, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, geez, that was a heavy sent on to Stacks. Of course, that would be huge for any team that ends up getting towards the Tongans. I mean, I don't think there's necessarily exactly anybody that's like... I don't know, nobody's from Scotland here, or even from the UK. I'm pretty sure we've got 8 Americans. I was going to say in the ring, there's about 2 of them. Oh no, my apologies. Duke Hudson is Australian. Not quite 8 Americans. Goes into the cover. On Duke Hudson is somebody, I can't quite see, Burr's in the way. It's Shook Williams. Trying to score a quick one there, was unsuccessful. Diesel tornado DDT by Andre Chase. I believe I'm right. Oh, well, to be fair, actually, LWO, well, not LWO, sorry, Legado del Fantasma. I'm actually quite sure on them. But, jeez. Oof. Go for that Hurricane Rana. No, they probably have some kind of, at the very least, non-American descent of some kind if they're not American or completely anyways. I don't know. Anyway, small package. Andre Chase, I'm going to skip past that and pretend I actually know all these superstars very well up and down. Like I know them and I've definitely done my research. That's what I'm going to pretend. I will pretend that I haven't just waffled about thinking that Duke Hudson was American and whatnot. Anyways, jeez. Still want to show right to the face. Of course, I'm sure Duke Hudson's very excited. I was thought the fact that nobody's going to be from Scotland or the UK here, but Elimination Chamber this season is in Australia, if I'm not mistaken. So Duke Hudson, I'm sure, is very happy for the opportunity to get that, especially the fact that he got injured just before Elimination Chamber, no less by the Bloodline. I mean, it weren't quite the Tongans. I believe it was Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa, if I'm not mistaken. It seems Jimmy Uso's turned over a new leaf. I may be wrong. I think it might have been Solo. It definitely was Solo. Question on Jimmy. I don't fully remember. But Duke Hudson got taken out of that. Rock took his spot. I'm sure Duke Hudson is looking to get back into that chamber and actually be able to wrestle in this time. And better yet, do it in his home country of Australia. I'm sure he's not the only one that's very excited. Austin Theory, Rhea Ripley, both very excited as well, I imagine. But geez, and we'll see how they get involved. Geez, of course. Oh, I mean, Grayson Waller is part of a tag team. Could maybe go for tag titles. I don't know. Or could go inside the chamber himself. Rhea Ripley could also go in for the chamber. Or they could challenge for singles titles. You never know. Geez, it's up to that. And it depends what the chambers are even for. We don't know if they're going to be contenders. We don't know if they're going to be titles. We don't know that until Royal Rumble. Which is kind of a nice thing. It kind of leaves things for a surprise for a while. Jeez, oh, Meta Hayes took out both of the Engine family with that clothesline. I don't think he meant to, but he's going to take it because he is him. Jeez, proving why he is him. Jeez. Oh, the Angela's going for a fly. Kind of. It just felt like a very high backdrop suplex type situation. Anyways, geez, there are a lot of weapons. And who took them part of the table? I didn't even notice that. I was too busy waffling about Elimination Chamber in Australia. We're not even at SummerSlam yet. We ain't even Clash of the Castle yet. We haven't even had Money in the Bank. No Bad Blood, no Bash in Berlin, no Survivor Series, no Rumble. 1, 2, kick out, goes Elimination Chamber. It's the last one before WrestleMania. And I'm talking about that already. We only had 2 pay-per-views. Jeez. Anyways, Mela Hayes, he's looking for a DDT. Kind of off on the kendo stick. I'm sure Mela would take as much as he can get. Duke Hudson's rolling around on the outside, so clearly he caught more of that kendo stick than I thought. Jeez. Oh, Mela Hayes. Oh, knee right to the chair. Here's Mela Hayes. Jeez. Oh, jeez, that nearly ended poorly for Andre Chase there. Nearly got butterfly power driver into the chair. Jeez. Not a misstep, but they both went for the same move. Both kind of landed on the chair. Mela Hayes got for the suplex cutter. Jeez. Kick out there by Sudo was broken up. I think Melo was on Angle, whatever. Angle. No, I can't angle in there. I don't know what was going on for that. I was kind of half thinking his theme song coming in like, you suck, but I would be directing that out here. I mean, Mela Hayes and Trick Williams ain't exactly the best people. We can aim at them. Jeez. Oh! Tony D'Angelo slammed him down. Oof. But to be fair, he did have a 1-2 record against the world champ, previous world champion Bron Breakker. So, you know, it's not like he did awful. But nonetheless, let's go. Jeez. Belly to belly by Tony D'Angelo. I said this match has been chaotic. It's hard to... Jeez, what was that? Wing clip, I believe that's called. Jeez. Sorry, breaking it up. Oh, Andre Chase just attacked the referee. I think he meant to, but I think he felt like he couldn't reach properly. He just, I don't know what happened there by Andre Chase. I don't know. I mean, sometimes you know you gotta do what you gotta do, but Charles Robinson is down. I mean, it's not like, I mean, disqualifications allowed anyways, because, things that would technically disqualify would happen anyways, but still, anyways. Looks like Charles Robinson gets him back up to his feet, shaking it off. You know how tough Charles Robinson is. He's, you know, the stamina of Charles Robinson. Everybody remembers the famous run down from the WrestleMania ramp. Jeez, oh! Stacked knee drop by Stax Lorenzo there. Jeez. 1, 2, Trick breaks it up. That wasn't quite 2 there. I think it was pretty close. Jeez, oh! Jeez, people going flying everywhere. Jeez. Oh, Tony D'Angelo's head just got right into that steel chair. Jeez, oh, and now Duke's gone into the referee too. That was purely Trick's fault, but still. Chase University not liking the referee here tonight. Ooh. Angle going in for the pin, I believe. Oh, no, sorry, that's Berto. Wrong LWO, remember, they're both right in front of me, not LWO. Legado, why do I keep saying LWO? I mean, I know they feuded for a little bit. One of the first feuds we had last season. And built to a 6-man tag, and a lot of Rey Mysterio versus Santos Escobar. Didn't very much enjoy that rivalry. At least a solid one. Is a bit more respectful than certain other rivalries, at least, but still not at the same time. You know what? Anyways, jeez, oh, Mela Hayes booting Andre Chase, but Chase still standing tall. Jeez. Oh, Stax looking to jock another one of these. Oh, and right on the sledgehammer, jeez. What is Trick Williams doing? Helicopter. I think that's what he's doing, isn't it? That's what it's called, the helicopter spin. Jeez, this match has been going on forever, though. It's kind of what happens when you got to fight 6 other Donnies. You got one, and then you've got a tag team partner. You know, just you got to have eyes on like every part of your head. Oh, jeez, what was that, my Mello? Jeez, I think that's called like the La Mystica or something, in it? Something like that. I'm sure that's Spanish or something. Don't ask me what. Jeez, oh, Trick Williams. I don't know what he did there with a weird 360, but either way, hit Andre Chase. But Duke Hudson in the ring. Jeez, oh, planting down. Channing Stax Lorenzo goes for the cover. 1, 2. Mello, what are you doing? Jeez, oh, Mello, no, he just... Oh, Mello's going to be annoyed with himself now. He just realised last second. He turned back around and was like, oh, wait, I've got to go break that up. And all of a sudden, that is it. And Chase University have just advanced. Well, not advanced, sorry. They've won the Contenders match. And, well, technically they do advance the pay-per-view. But I kind of advance kind of feels like more like they're parting through way through a tournament. Though technically, you could say the championship match is still the final, and this was just one round before it. This was the semis, but there wasn't multiple semis. You know what I mean? That's technically, you can have like a final and then a championship match after. So with the champion, that's tournaments have been done like that before. So what we consider the final, the championship match or the one before it? We just consider one semi-final, even though there's usually two. I don't know. Anyways, not so important. What is important is the knowledge that Chase University have just won said match here tonight, this 4-way tornado tag. And of course, their prize, though maybe some would argue it's not the greatest prize in the world, because they've got to go fight the Tongans now, the Guerrillas of Warfare, as it were. But they do get to fight for those WWE tag team titles. The second time they get to challenge for them this year. They originally for the vacant ones back at Backlash. Now the Tongans hold it. Now it's a straight 2-on-2. No 4-way, no 2 out of 3 falls, just a straight 2-way for those tag titles. There you go. There's the graphic for you right there.
Here are your winners, Andre Chase and Duke Hudson. Chase University.
Well, congratulations to Duke and Andre for getting their second pay-per-view match of the season, and we're only hitting pay-per-view 3, so that's pretty good going for Chase University. But anyways, talking about pretty good going for people, now it's time to hear from the King of the Ring winner, the man that beat John Cena at King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view to open the show, and what a match it was. Jeez, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. I said a very honour bestow. He'll be able to challenge for the WWE Universe Championship at SummerSlam, but I'm going to let the crowd serenade you. Wow! I think I said serenade, didn't I? Instead of serenade. Or you know what I mean. Anyways, great performance from the crowd there. Like I said, Cody Rhodes is going to be challenging for that WWE Universal Championship at SummerSlam, as long as he can make it there healthily. Of course, current WWE Universe Champion, we just saw Finn Balor. Possibly could be Sheamus winning that title, we don't know. Challenging for a Clash Castle, maybe. Oh, hold on a minute! That's Tommaso Ciampa! He just attacked Cody Rhodes. Jeez, what's going on here? Maybe Tommaso Ciampa looking to send a message to the King of the Ring winner. Cody's in his jacket. Oh, the sledgehammer right to the stomach and to the side. Jeez, Tommaso Ciampa, the Psycho Killer, is going right to work on Cody Rhodes. Jeez. To find anybody to attack the man that just beat John Cena has got a guaranteed WWE Universe Championship shot. Jeez. Cody Rhodes and a former champion of that as well. Jeez. Cody's gone right to the barricade again. Oh, jeez. Somebody, we need to go stop Ciampa, jeez. Well, hopefully we've got that situation under control now. So, it's hard to say if we really do, because, you know, Ciampa is a bit of a psycho. He's a psycho in that ring, or whatever the tune I gave for him. Like Maniac by Michael Sembello, but instead of Maniac, it was... Psycho. Instead of ring, it was... Sorry, instead of floor, it was like ring or something.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, the Unholy Union.
Anyway, shifting focus, because of course these lot deserve it. We had the final women's tag team contenders match for that 4-way ladder match at Clash of the Castle. We know 3 of the teams. Now just to find out the 4th and final one.
And their opponents, Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend, Meta 4.
Well, out come the Meta Girls, part of Meta 4. You also see the other 2 members of Meta 4 there. To make up the final, to make up 4 is Ormento Noam Dar. But anyways, don't forget, we're still going to hear from Dakota Kai, Queen of the Ring winner. But right now, we have the women's tag contenders matchup. Hopefully we actually get to hear from Dakota Kai and somebody doesn't attack her, like what happened to Cody Rhodes earlier. But it's good to know that these 4 women were ready. Maybe not 100% ready, as they might have been, because they at least expected Cody Rhodes to have a little bit of a promo. Maybe expected to have at least a few more minutes of prep time, but not the case here tonight. But seemingly ready and rounds going off. That is what I like to see, people being prepared. And geez, Dakota Jackson and Alba Fire seem to start. I'm going to do my best to actually keep on top of all those little details that I tried to do. But yeah. Like I said, we know the Kabuki Warriors, the champions, will be challenging, will be at the pay-per-view defending. We know that Piper Niven and Chelsea Green defeated Katana Chance and Kaden Carter on the previous episode of Raw to get their spots in that, and we know that, geez, how I already forgot. Oh, going in for cover, out fight on Jakara Jackson, one, big kick out there, Chemical X, more specifically Tatum, Paxley, and Gigi Dolin of Chemical X, not Shotzi, beat Tegan, Nox, and Natalya to get added to that match, and now it is Metaphor versus Unholy Union, the Meta Girls versus Unholy Union. Jeez, well that's Isla Dawn taking the matchup. The last person to legally needed to be legal participant in this match at some point. Well, at least doesn't need to be, but we're the last one to be. Lash Legends. Let's cover. Kick out there by Jakara Jackson. No idea what that count was. I think it was 1.5. I think. Nonetheless, Isla Dawn gets that stomp right to the midsection. Of course, I mentioned it with Piper. You know about having personal stakes. Of course, in Unholy Union, both Scottish women. So I'm sure that would mean a lot for them to be able to challenge for those women's tag team titles and possibly win it at Clash of the Castle in Scotland. I'm sure that would be a great moment for them if they could able to do that. But they've got to advance over the Meta Girls first. Not going to be an easy one. Jakara Jackson fighting back. The redheads are fighting right now. I think they're both. Yeah, it seems like it. It's close enough. Well, technically they're gingers. Our fire's the redhead. Because legitimately red. Is it more of a burgundy? I don't know. Either way, geez, yeah, that's a bit of a leap. Oof, I don't know. There's not too many people that could have made that leap. Anyways, Isla Dawn. Geez, taking advantage of her being smart in her ring IQ. Geez. Lash Legend, she's trying to get an attack for Jakara, but Jakara Jackson playing possum there on Isla Dawn. You're talking about Isla Dawn smarts. Jakara Jackson smarts there. Paying off. Oh, and looking to attack out of fire as well. Geez, the drop kick. Yes, and a drop kick to Isla Dawn. Jakara Jackson firing back up now, looking up to the top rope, whatever she was looking to earlier. Isla Dawn in perfect position-ish. Jeez, on the knee drop. Right to Isla Dawn, going into that cover. Oh, Jakara's on fire right now. One, oh, kick out there. Oh, that felt like they kind of half did it. There wasn't even quite 2 count. Oop, never mind. Anyways, Ormento Noam Dar seem to be cheering on. Hopefully, I know they'd be cheering on their girls. I don't know if they're dating, but by those girls. Anyways, I'll worry about that. Oh, I don't need to worry about that. But anyways, Lash Legend, finally, everybody has been official participant in this match at some point. Jeez, on a jawbreaker. Jeez. And an elbow to the back. Great tag team offense there, or like sequential or whatever, by the Meta Girls. Jeez, the stomp right over the gut there to Isla Dawn, now looking to just chuck her up in the air, and then a drop back down, because you know what goes up has to come down. Going in that cover is Lash Legend. 1, a 2. Kick out there by Isla Dawn. I don't know why I'm doing that. Where was that sign? Are you witching? I'm sure that's probably Fire Isla Dawn or both. Nonetheless, I believe the final combination we need is Lash Legend and Alba Fire. And Jakara Jackson and Alba Fire still need to be tagged into the match to make everybody be tagged into the match, though of course they have already been leaked participants, so that one's already sorted. What was I say? I thrive on the destruction. Is that on Unholy Union as well? I don't know. Oh, I don't know what they said. Embrace of the witch or something. I don't know. A lot about witching stuff with these two. Jeez. Hopefully nobody brought stones. Because they will get kicked out. Jeez. Isla Dawn getting that kitchen sink right to Lash Legend, and now our Fire have been tagged in. Now every combination has happened now, and the only person that needs to be tagged into this matchup, one Jakara Jackson. Jeez. Oh, Lash Legend. Oh, jeez, what an uppercut. But our Fire stays standing. Fair play. Oh, not standing anymore. I can't see half these signs. The ropes are in the way for half the lettering. You know, can someone just put like a sign for every word and just have it like cover the entire sign so I can actually see it? Oh no, Isla Dawn, jeez. Golf, Lash, you got that the wrong way round. Isla's supposed to be on the outside and Alba's supposed to be on the inside. Oh, at least Isla's on the right side of the ropes now. Alba Fire yet to be. Oh, there we go. Everyone's been officially tagged into the matchup. We've had every combination and everybody be legal participant at some point. There you go. We can all live happily now. Happily ever after. Jakara Jackson getting that Russian leg sweep on Alba Fire. Kicks to the midsection. Jeez, what she's got in store for Alba Fire. And this combo. Jeez, and now Jakara Jackson. Wolf. Oh, hammerlock leg sweep, jeez. That's going to hurt the arm, that's for sure. I say, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Jakara Jackson was on Gladiators or some kind like that, wasn't she? Or some a TV show like that. I'm thinking about the right name of that. Jeez, sending down Isla Dawn. See, you know, Jakara Jackson. Jeez, don't counter her out. The gun's done there. 2 Alba Fire. Jeez. 1, 2. Kick out there by Alba Fire. I'd be careful. I don't think you want Randy Orton to use his copyright laws because Randy Orton's punishment for copyright laws is very different to everybody else's. Some of you might just get sued and you just have to lose money or stop doing something. Randy Orton will not care you. Anyways, Hour Fire. Up at the air. We know Randy Orton will do it. To anybody. Jeez. Don't worry if he'll do it to animals. Anyways, Hour Fire. Jeez, just dropping down. Jakar Jackson. Oh, taking him to Lash Legends. Nearly took out. No, I'm done with that. Yeah, jeez, doesn't seem Ormans is happy about all that situation going on, and Lash Legends back up to her feet. Not going the plan of Alba Fire. She needs to get her head back in the game. Jakar Jackson now. Oh, Crucifix. Looking to steal one here. Looking to spoil the dreams of Unholy Union too. Kick out there. To be fair, I don't think the Meta Girls want to win this, but do they really want to stop Unholy Union from getting to Scotland? Oh, jeez. Alba Fire looking to lock in a submission. Jeez, will she tap out? Jakara, maybe it's safe for you to do so because they might start witching all over you. I don't know. It might not be the safest idea. I don't know. They do some unholy things. I don't know. Oh, it says, are you a witch? And there's question mark, exclamation mark. Or the way around, I think, actually. But still, I don't know. It really does witching. Oh, I don't know. My reading is not the great. No, my reading's fine when I focus. Anyways, Jakara Jackson up to the middle row. Oh, Alba Fire catches her. Got some great strength in a body slam. Right there. Oh, and Lash Legend's gone flying again. Using that Alba Fire. Pick it up, Jakara Jackson. Booking her into the corner. Going for the tag out of the Dawn. Jeez. And now setting up. Jeez. Oh, I think they're doing the other way around for a change. Usually it's Alba Fire that wants us the other way around. They're mixing it up a little bit. Bam! Whacking down Jakara Jackson. We're still here as effective though. Alba Fire stopping Lash Legend. Isla Dawn going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Guess that answers my question. It is still effective. And Alba Fire celebrating rightly so. It means she is going to Scotland. And so is Isla Dawn. They're going to be able to compete in their home country for the women's tag team titles. And possibly have maybe even a better than a WrestleMania moment. I mean, sure, the bright lights of WrestleMania. And it would be great to win on there. Great to compete on there. But sometimes, especially for us UK fellows or European, just outside America, just being able to go compete in our home country is just great enough as it is. And sometimes it's more better than WrestleMania in some kind of ways. I'm saying I compete, but you know what I mean. Sometimes it does feel more nice, like when I commentated Money in the Bank last year. It was nice to come back to England. But at the same time, WrestleMania is WrestleMania. It's hard, you know. But I'm just pointing the caliber that it puts it into question at the very least. How big that is. I'm trying to point out how big this is for Unholy Union. How big it is for Piper Niven as well. Of course, she's also advanced. You know, I mentioned the whole Chelsea Green later thing with Money in the Bank as well. But, you know, congratulations. Looks like Meta Girls will at least get cursed for the rest of their lives for spoiling Unholy Union's plans again to Scotland. So maybe it's for the better that they lost. But anyways, we now have all 4 teams ready for this ladder match at Clash of the Castle.
Here are your winners, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, the Unholy Union.
They're going all creepy now. They're kind of doing each other's, like, generally this the way around. They're being weird. I think I was about to hang from the ropes. Yeah, this is Isla's thing. This is creeping me out. Can we stop, please? Please? Can we go to the next thing, please? I'm pretty sure Dakota's next. We get Dakota Kai, Queen in the ring. Please don't let her get attacked this time. Please? Are we good? And I think so. Anyways, Dakota Kai, the Queen of the Ring winner. Queen Dakota, Queen Kota, Queen Kai, whatever you want to call her. She's making her way out here. And she's looking to talk to these fine people of Davenport, Iowa. Jeez. And maybe tell us some of her plans. You know, of course, she will be challenging for that WWE Women's Championship currently held by Tiffany Stratton. But right now, of course, we've got some technical difficulties. We won't be able to give you all the other highlights just yet for what's happening next week on Smackdown, but we can still show you this one. Well, I won Queen of the Ring, and I'm sure there was plenty of doubters, but I proved I could do it even after Io Sky interfered with my match. And now I'm Queen of the Ring. And you know, it got me thinking, Queen Dakota sounds nice, but King Kota sounds better. But anyways, on to business. Of course, winning the tournament means I get the challenge for the WWE Women's Championship at SummerSlam. The question is, though, Who will I be facing? Oh, well, the WWE Women's Champion is out here. I mean, we could kind of half pencil in Tiffany Stratton as the one taking on Dakota Kai, but things aren't exactly official yet because Tiffany Stratton's going to make it then. We at least to assume there's probably at least 2 title defenses until then. One at Clash of the Castle and one at Money in the Bank, but, you know, plenty could happen. We could also have things in between it, though. Much to the dismay of Tiffany Stratton anyways, but okay. Of course, Tiffany Stratton beat Candice LeRae at the pay-per-view before she was attacked by Nia Jax just this past Saturday. Let's get one thing straight, Queen Dakota or King Dakota, whatever you want to call yourself. You feel also high on yourself, but come SummerSlam, it'll be me beating you and retaining my WWE Women's title. Oh, geez, someone no. This the woman that attacked Tiffany Stratton last night. No, sorry, not last night. Last week, on the past Saturday, the pay-per-view. It is one Nia Jax, clearly looking like she's got her eyes set on that WWE Women's Championship. That's cute, Tiffany. Real cute. But we know you ain't gonna last much longer, because I'm coming for that title at Clash at the Castle. Whoa, out comes Thea Hale. Hang on a minute. You don't deserve that. All you did was cheap shot Tiffany back at the pay-per-view. You haven't earned it. You haven't had any contenders matches of any kind. Well, that can be arranged, because I feel like squashing you for the bug you are for just interrupting me. You've just signed your death warrant, kid. Bring it on. Well, of course, that's going to be happening next week. One of each members of each team will be fighting on for a little bit of a tease before the pay-per-view. Jacob Fatu taking on Duke Hudson, and Sheamus taking on Damon Priest. I mean, we knew about that one. But geez, we've seen one of each of the 4 women on that women's tag team title match having a fatal 4-way on SmackDown in Scotland, so that's going to be interesting to see. And Duke Hudson's being fed to Jacob Fatu. I feel bad for Duke Hudson. He's got to have us defending it, those, like, compete for those tag titles. And nonetheless, geez, Nia Jax is not starting off easy against Thea Hale. Not starting off with a nice. Geez, gets that senton. Geez. Oof. Nia. I don't think she shouldn't be so, what's the word, cocky about Thea Hale. I mean, I know Nia Jax, but you can't count out Thea Hale. She's very underrated, I would say. That is definitely true. Well, I mean, she had that Women's Tag Team Championship for a while, alongside JC Jane. I don't think she could beat Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler kicked her ass at one point. Thea Hale came back with all the aggression, and she was eventually able to beat her quite well. And she also had issues with people. We saw earlier on tonight. Well, we didn't see earlier on tonight. When we did, the Piper Niven was going to be in that 4-way and the 4-way tag. Jeez, Thea Hale was able to beat her too. Jeez. Oh no, what is that? Jeez. Oh, lovely, I guess. But you know, one of those things. Jeez, Nia Jax going into the cover. Jeez, and Piper Niven and Nia Jax, of course, have plenty of similarities. So, even though just Thea Hale's getting her face rubbed into the mat. Geez, so there are some similarities, but you know, I definitely could see Thea being able to pull this off, but I very much question if she's going to be able to. It's not going to be easy for her to take on Nia Jax. Nia Jax is the dominant woman she is for a reason. Thea Hale is doing her best to fight back. You can't discredit her for that. That is for sure. Jeez. Oof. Thea Hale, she's trying. She's trying, bless her. She's trying. Jeez. Oof. Looking for a snapmare. How was this going to work? I don't know. Jeez. Oof. Thea Hale going up to the top right. This is a smart thing to do. I mean, this has got Nia Jax down at least. Jeez, on a splash there. Go for the cover. Oh, and Nia Jax just pushed her off absolutely instantly like she was nothing. Jeez. Now Thea Hale swinging for the fences. Jeez. Oof, and drops her down. Well done, Thea. Thea going out strong there, jeez. Oof. Go on the elbow drop. Thea just absolutely unleashing on Nia Jax. Just making sure there's flurry of offense. Just to try and keep her down. It's not going to be easy, that's for sure. Jeez. They're now going in for the cover. Thea Hale looking to score a huge upset here. Kick out by Nia Jax. He's now Thea Hale gets that rolling scent on. Thea keeping up the offense. This is smart. This is what she needs to do to win. Jeez. You just can't stop attacking Nia Jax because Nia Jax is going to hit heavier than Thea Hale can with multiple strikes. Of course, don't forget Thea Hale is... Nia Jax is completely undefeated against Thea Hale. I believe these two have had 2 previous single encounters, and Nia Jax, the winner of both of them. That was on the build to WrestleMania. So it's not going to be easy for Thea Hale, but it'll be huge for her. Will she be able to get one back? Make it 2-1 to Nia, or will it be 3-0 completely to Nia? Jeez, this is not going to help Thea Hale get that win. She's just been bent. Basically, Norm was turned into a bull. People should not be able to bend that way. Jeez, but Nia Jax, the brute strength. Jeez. So I think Thea Hale's going to go see a chiropractor after this. Jeez. I don't mean the Kai's maneuver. Jeez. Thea Hale tossing her down, of course, the winner of this match. I'm assuming if Thea Hale wins this match, she'll be able to take on Tiffany Stratton instead of Nia. Jeez. But of course, Nia seemed to want to have the side set on her with the attack with the championship. Jeez, 1. Oh, road break there by Nia Jax. Like I said, Nia Jax did attack Tiffany Stratton with the WWE Women's Championship, but if Thea Hale was doing it, then that wouldn't matter, I guess, though. I wouldn't necessarily count Nia to just walk away so easily. But nonetheless, she's got to get through Thea Hale right now. Jeez. I wonder who Tiffany's hoping for. I have a feeling she might be hoping for Thea Hale. Because, like I said, don't want to discredit Thea Hale, but she's not at Nia Jax. Jeez, and that's proving it right here. Oof. And also my point that Nia Jax is undefeated against Thea Hale. Oof. Send her into the corner. We know Nia Jax has ties to the Bloodline. I don't think anybody wants to mess with them. Nobody wants to annoy them. They're seemingly not out with them at the minute. And I don't see any Tamina around. Maybe she, I don't know, got rid of her. Felt like she was better on her own. Whether she's still part of the Bloodline, I don't know. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by Thea Hale. After that leg drop. Nia Jax definitely feeling a little too cocky here tonight, but she's having good reason, like I said, beating Thea Hale 2-0. There's probably giving her all that confidence. Oh, jeez. Oh, and just dropping her from what heights. That's not fun. Not fun at all. No, I wouldn't know. But I could just tell from looking at it. She's going for that coming out. 1, 2. Oh, one kick out. Nia Jax is getting frustrated now. That's not good. That is not good for Thea Hale at all. But jeez, Thea Hale finds a way to fight through. Get that knee right to the face. Drops Nia for a split second. And launches right at her. Thea Hale is all fired up. What did Nia Jax to get back up to her feet? Jeez. Gets that jumping clothesline. Thea Hale, like I said, she's just got to keep going. She can't stop attacking Nia Jax. She's got to get ready. Chance to breathe. Thea Hale's probably got the best stamina, the best speed. She's got to use that to her advantage. And also, because she's got the better technique too, she just loses out in the power advantage. Jeez. And maybe also like the experience advantage as well. Dolph Thea blocks that. Jeez, gets that elbow. Dolph. Both shot right to the face. Jeez. Chase University is already going as part of as in Andre Chase and Duke Hudson are already going for those WWE Tag Team titles at Clash of the Castle. Can Thea Hale also go there to be like the entirety of Chase University, at least in the case of the active members on the roster, all had matches, had title matches at that and the pay-per-view. But Thea Hale is going to beat Nia Jax, and these trading up blows is not a good idea for Thea Hale. But jeez, I was going to say she was able to stay there, but like I said, how I expected it to go. Nia Jax on top with that. Oh, Nia Jax showing off the fist that she just clocked Thea Hale with, I think. Jeez, oh, while she was getting it up too. Oh, jeez. Nia Jax. Oh, I thought she made her head up to the middle rope, and I was like, please don't. I'd like Thea to be okay. You know, wanted to wrestle again soon. Jeez, Nia Jax, though. I guess they're taking too many liberties, I think. This may cost her. Jeez, Thea Hale gets it over to the midsection, though. Jeez. Dolph kicks her down. Jeez, Thea Hale now. Oh, looking for those shishy sobs. Give her a C, an H, an A, an S, an E, U. What's that spell? Chase you. Well done. English spelling 101 from Thea Hale. 1, 2. Kick out there from Nia Jax. Jeez. Oof. Getting high now. I'm sweating. I'm sure these do a lot. I'm sweating a lot too. Jeez. Don't know why that's so. Why I mentioned that anyways. Submission by Thea Hale. Definitely more Thea Hale's advantage than Nia Jax, but Nia Jax, she's trying to drag herself over to the rope, but clearly Fear's got us having a very good position. Well, the referee has got himself in an awful one. I'm not quite sure which. Either way, Nia Jax able to rip the leg out from Thea Hale, realising she doesn't have to drag herself, she can just pull out the leg. She's strong enough. Jeez, oh, and a shot right to her face. Well, Thea Hale's going to go flying off that top rope then. But I think she's going to go flying off this top rope just completely a different way, though. At least it's not to the outside like I thought it was, but this may be worse considering I think she's going to get landed on at the same time. We went, jeez, an avalanche Samoa drop from Nia Jax. Jeez, that did not look fun. Oh, what a senton. That's not going to help. That ain't going to help. Theo, the human pancake. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, and another senton. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, what again? Jeez. I think Nia Jax maybe lost it now. Maybe feel like she maybe has taken too many liberties and she's realised it. Jeez, and a boot right down. Jeez. Oh, what an elbow drop right to Thea. And Thea, she's still fighting, bless her. She's still fighting, still trying to pick herself up into the corner. But it's not going to go her way. Jeez, and a heavy shot. Oh, and again. Oh, and a third. And Thea just collapsing and gets shot on the way down. Dude, that would be illegal in boxing. Jeez. Oh, kind of, I think. Anyway, oh, and another senton. Jeez, please, just stop. Nia, oh no, up to the middle rope. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, an elbow drop right to the face. Oh no, she's a dangerous woman. Yep, she is. Jeez, showing it off right here now, picking her up. Yeah, again, deadlift, military presto. I love WWE, I'm sure you do. Jeez, why would you pay to be the third row if you didn't? Jeez, dropping her down, military press. Jeez. Oof, I'm sure Ultimate Warrior would blush at that. Jeez, nonetheless, Nia Jax looking to just send Thea out into the corner. Jeez, that was flush into that turnbuckle. Jeez, just with force from Nia Jax right now. Jeez, and again, no remorse, no mercy from Nia Jax. There's something just a snap to Nia Jax. Maybe, like I said, maybe she felt like she realised she took too many liberties with Thea, realised what Thea was capable of. Maybe forgot how capable she was after having to deal with her a few times at the build to WrestleMania. Jeez. Oh, I think Thea's busted open. Oh, this ain't good for Thea Hale. Jeez, and a shot right to the midsection. Jeez, they even let her have just a fall. Jeez, there's another shot. And again, just unloading. Oh, and a stomp to the midsection now. Jeez. Thea Hale. Jeez, just stomped into the corner. When will this end? When will the punishment end for Thea Hale? Thea Hale hasn't got any offense in the last little bit. She's just been ragdolled everywhere. Just absolutely woman-handled. Jeez, and these stomps and these strikes. Jeez. Oh, and Nia Jax. Oh, I think she's looking to end it now. Jeez, looking to finish the pancakeification. Jeez. The Annihilator. And I think that's exactly what just happened to Thea Hale. Being annihilated. 1, 2, 3. Nia Jax with the win here tonight. Jeez, that was domination. Annihilation, as it were. Jeez, like I said, even with being cocky like Nia Jax was at one point, still able to stand tall over Thea Hale. Jeez. Oof. That was not fun for Thea Hale at all. That makes Nia Jax 3-0 against Thea Hale. Maybe Thea Hale will be able to beat Nia Jax one day, but today is not that day, that is for sure. She put up a solid effort, but it just seemed too much to take down Nia Jax. Maybe Nia Jax just on another whole level. So I felt like maybe Thea had better chances last time when she took on her own last time, but clearly the two women are different than they were when they first met. Since they've last met, maybe Nia Jax is improved more. I don't know. Either way, maybe the whole Thea Hale Jason James situation, the fact that they've kind of lost being friends, maybe that's still weighing on the mind of Thea Hale and making her not fight to the level that maybe she could. Maybe she needs to go sort out her personal affairs before she can go back in the ring and try and compete for the WWE Women's Championship, or at least even earn a spot at that point. I don't know. Or before she takes on people like Nia Jax again. I don't know. Jeez, because otherwise that's going to happen to you. And all the sentons after, and all the strikes after, and being busted open by Nia Jax, and you end up receiving this move. Oh, jeez. Or Thea's probably going to struggle to breathe for the next few weeks and struggle to eat food and keep it down there, I guess. Anyways, of course, that means Nia Jax will be taking on Tiffany Stratton for that WWE Women's Championship. Jeez, of course, Nia Jax should win. Oh, hang on a minute. Tiffany Stratton looking to get some revenge. Jeez. Nia Jax hit her with the title, and now Tiffany did it to her. Jeez, thanks for watching SmackDown.